So I'm going to walk you through today the process of closing on a home as a realtor here in California. Let's get into it. What's happening, guys? So today is one of the best days as a realtor, closing day. So I wanted to talk about closing day, and if you're a new real estate agent, I think it will be beneficial, especially if you're here in California, beneficial to walk you through the process to get to closing day, because there's nothing like closing that first deal. I remember mines, and I pulled on a lot of the information because I'd already purchased a couple homes myself. So I was able to pull from that information to get to closing days. So welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Will. I'm a Southern California real estate agent, and today guys is a special day. Like I mentioned, today is closing day. So I wanted to walk you through the steps it takes for you to get to closing day, because what sense does it make to be a realtor if you're not closing transactions, guys? So what I'm doing today is I'm standing out in front of the house. I am getting the keys to go and deliver to the client, because here in California it's a little different. So it's not like in other markets where you see the agents sitting at the table closing the deal with the client. So we don't close like that. It's not as convenient to see the client and get the picture and do all the things that you see them doing. So just a little different, but I kind of enjoy it because I don't understand how I would show up at every freaking closing. Okay, so again, it's so important to just know the process to get to closing day. So the process starts with a buyer's consultation. Well, I mean, it starts with getting the lead, right? Getting the lead. And if you've been tuning into this channel, you'll know a few different ways to get leads. And also, if you click the link below, I have an ebook that will show you 30 different ways to get leads so that you can get to this point, get to closing day. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and being locked in to the content. I hope you're getting some value, but guess what? I want to give you more value, guys. I've created an ebook that's going to help you fast track your lead generation, guys. So download my ebook now. It's going to be 30 lead generation ideas to get you guys going right now. So go ahead and download that. Let's make some money. I want to hear in the comments about all your success, guys, but go ahead and keep crushing it and appreciate your support. Back to the show. So you're going to get the lead, and then you're going to do a buyer's consultation, right? So in that consultation, you're going to understand their needs, their motivation, and their true willingness and ability to buy. Every market's different. Real estate is extremely local. Remember that real estate is extremely local. You're going to get a lot of clients that are watching Earn Your Leisure and all these other gurus that are talking about stuff that's great, and it definitely works, but it works in those markets and not in your market. Okay, so real estate is extremely local. So you're going to figure out if they can buy, and then what areas they can buy in, and if it's realistic. Okay, once you figure all that out, then after that you're going to, I like to set them up on a search and start to get them properties, find out when they're available to go out and see those properties, and then the fun starts, right? Then we get to work. So you get them out, you find a house, right? Then you're going to write offers. Okay, this home in particular, it was listed at $890, and there were a couple of different offers on the home. So $890, it's very important to build relationships. The realtor, I had met him a couple of times before. I've gone to a couple of his open houses. We had interacted before, so we also had used the same lender before. So he had a good feeling about me, I had a good feeling about him. In that case, the negotiations went smoother, right? When you have multiple offers, the ball's really in the seller's court, but will they tell you, or are you just shooting blind? So when you have a good relationship, then the agent sometimes will tip you in or tip you off on where you kind of need to be. Okay, so you negotiate back and forth, counters, you guys get into escrow, okay? So we do escrow here in California. I don't know where you're at. Drop a comment below letting me know what market you're in and kind of how your process works. So we get into escrow, and then in escrow, we're gonna set up our inspections. We're gonna do termite inspections. You're gonna do your due diligence on the property, okay? So escrows typically, I like shorter escrows, and there's a couple reasons why I like shorter escrows. So first of all, time is not your friend in anything, right? Time is not your friend. So the shorter the escrow, everybody's gonna work harder and faster to get done. The more time you have, the more things that can happen, okay? Buyers can go out and buy a new car. Buyers can go out and get credit. I've seen buyers get judgments placed on them, you know? So there's a lot that can happen when there's time involved. So the shorter the better. But escrows are typically anywhere from 14 to 45. I've seen 45 days, right? Again, I like on the shorter end. So you go through all that process, and the next big milestone once you're in escrow is when you remove all of your contingencies and you get clear to close, okay? So clear to close is important because that means all of the financial obligations have been met and you can close on the property, okay? So there's still some things that could go wrong in the clear to close phase because there's also a handoff that happens, right? So you get clear to close, and then a few days later, you go ahead and close the deal. But a lot of times there's a lot of moving parts because that seller needs to go out, and sometimes they're buying another house, or sometimes they need to move out. So there's going to be a dance that happens between you, the other agent, and the seller, you know, your buyers and the seller, just to try to get possession, right? Because they have to get all out. So you're going to do a final walkthrough of the home as well, just to make sure that if there were any agreed upon repairs, that those were done and the home is in the same condition that you thought it was in, or it should be, right? So that happens, then you guys close, okay? So what I love is that, especially about my brokerage, when we close, if it's my listing, sometimes I will get paid that day. If not, I'll get paid the next day. The other escrow company will just mail that to me. But we close, we go and get the keys like I'm doing now. Today, I'm getting the keys, and I'm going to go and meet my clients and bring them the keys. And then at that point, guess what? We're done. It's their home, okay? So I hope this was educational for you guys. I just kind of wanted to walk you through the process, especially here in California, and educate you on that, because if you know that, you really don't have to have many deals under your belt. And I know there's a lot of people that are very nervous when they're doing transactions. They want to know everything. Well, here's the thing, guys. You learn real estate by doing real estate, and every transaction is going to be different than the other. So hope this was helpful. Again, like, subscribe, share this video, and you guys are family now, so stick around. I have a ton more videos. Go ahead and check this one out, and we'll catch you on the next video.